Braves offseason moves in full swing as we made a slew of moves today. I'm happy with every single one of them. Little surprised on one, but I'll get to that. I don't mind all of them. Save $15 million. That'll go towards our 2020 team, and with a lot of pieces already in place and how Alex Anthopoulos has been shrewd with contracts, this could be a very, very exciting offseason. And I love the moves already. The first one, bringing back Tyler Flowers on a 1-year, $4 million contract. This was a must for me. A, you don't want to be going to free agency looking for two catchers. With the retirement of Brian McCann, the obvious target for us would be Yasmani Grandal in my mind. But Tyler Flowers is a great backup and second option, even maybe first in some cases, because he is still a great pitch framer, a great asset for our young starters. Just being able to frame pitches, call games. I know we crushed him for his pass ball and catching mechanics at times last year, but he got it straightened out the last month of the season, and he looked like the catcher we had 2 years ago, which he was just dynamic back there behind the plate. And the last month of the season, he also figured it out a bit at the plate, and we might be able to get that hitter that crushed lefties 2 years ago, 368, and use that right side hole nicely to his advantage all that season. So hopefully he got all the kinks worked out. He's still a great asset for the Braves and very cheap as well. So I love that move, and it's a nice bridge to Langoliers and Contreras, the catchers of the future. For the other move, we brought back Nick Markakis on a 1-year, $4 million contract, just like Tyler Flowers. If this is a platoon role, I don't mind it at all with Duvall. Nick Markakis hit .298 versus righties, just very respectable. And if he's at the bottom of the lineup, he just lengthens our lineup, because I've heard a million times pitchers say they would rather face somebody like Chris Bryant or somebody that is swinging for the fences and won't just take what the pitcher gives him. Nick Markakis, as much as everybody wants to bash him, he still gives you a professional at bat. He still can play Gold Glove defense in right or left field. We've seen it. He saved our pitcher's bacon countless times last year. Yes, he struggled at the end, but what hitter in our lineup didn't struggle at the end? I'm sorry. And if we use a platoon with Duvall, who hit .333 against lefties, that's a pretty darn good platoon to me. And you fix the catcher position and maybe get a star to fix in there somewhere, or Pache or Walters could force our hand and make us make a move, and that's what we're looking for. They are projected to start the season in Gwinnett, but who knows? They might come out of house of fire in spring training and force our hand, but options are good. Nick Markakis can still get it done. Yes, he's not the fanciest or the sexiest move, but it's not costing us an arm and a leg. So I don't know why people are jumping off the cliff for Tyler Flowers or Nick Markakis. You need those veteran pieces, and they're great pieces to the puzzle. Great teammates, great veteran leadership. So I don't get all the backlash there, but it is what it is. And we declined Julio Teheran's $12 million option. Not much of a surprise here. Thank you, Julio, for everything you've done. You were the ace for a while. 7 straight opening day starts for the Braves. A consummate professional. Gave us everything you had, every start. We could possibly go back and later in the offseason maybe come to terms cheaper. But wherever you go, you're a fan of mine, or I'm a fan of yours, and good luck. And lastly, we extended a $17.8 million offer to bring our reign, Josh Donaldson, to ensure if we do lose him to free agency, we will get a draft pick out of it. I hope he comes back. That is priority number one for me in the offseason, honestly. But a great day for the Braves. Keeping our options open all over the place, adding room in our payroll. Today was a great day to be a Braves fan. As always, go Braves. Tell me what you think. Subscribe. It would help me out a lot. As always, go Braves.